Hello friends, welcome back. Today we're talking about building a second brain using the para method on Notion. I know that sounds like a lot, but let's break it down. So, what is a second brain? Before we dive into Notion or dive into the para method, let's look at what a second brain is. A second brain serves kind of like an extension of your mind externally, a digital space where you can store, organize, and retrieve information. Luckily for us, Notion works as a perfect canvas for this. Notion is a versatile productivity tool that allows you to create databases, notes, and task lists seamlessly. Its flexibility makes it an ideal platform for building a second brain, whether you're a student, professional, or entrepreneur. Notion adapts to your needs. It's pretty overwhelming if you're new to it, and to be honest, I still don't know how to do as much as I should, but for you guys, I'll make it easy, and I'll walk you through it. Now, let's talk about Para. The Para method is an organizational framework designed by Tiago Forte. It helps us effectively organize our information as needed. Para stands for Projects, Areas, Resources, and Archive. This method helps us organize our information effectively, making it easy to locate when needed. First is projects. Projects are specific tasks or outcomes with a defined timeline. In Notion, we can create databases for our projects, outlining goals, deadlines, and progress. This keeps your active tasks front and center for effective time management. Areas represent broader aspects of your life, such as work, personal development, or health. See, there's separate areas in Notion for each section, allowing you to maintain a view of them and everything that goes under them. Next is resources. Resources encompass reference materials, articles, and information you want to keep for future use. Utilize Notion's database features to organize and tag resources, ensuring quick revival when you need them. Lastly, archives house completed projects and outdated information. By archiving them, you maintain a clean and focused workspace for current tasks, while preserving a record of your past achievements and learning. So, let's start with Notion. Head over to Notion, and we are going to get Notion for free. So obviously you're going to have to sign in. You can sign in anyhow you like. So once you signed in, you're going to be hit with this page. And it's going to be talking about how are you planning to use Notion? Personal use. If you already have a Notion, you can skip all these steps. So when you get started, you're going to be hit with all this stuff, and it's going to be pretty overwhelming actually. Oh, actually this is a pretty good introduction if you read all this, but I'm not going to read all this. So after you get hit with that, so what you're going to do is you're going to head over to Notion, or you can just search up Notion templates and click on it, and you're just gonna search in the top corner second brain, or I'll have a link in the description for this, which is this is the simple second brain productivity system that I used. I think it's very good. It's free. So you just click on purchase a template. You're gonna go on and you can organize your life with Para. You can go through all this, and you can name a fair price, whatever you'd like. And after you go through all this, you're gonna have to put your email in. Lovely. Oh, yes. 5-star. Okay, after you click here, you'll get brought to this page. Lovely, and you can go through here. In here, and now you got your template. Right. From here, we're gonna start with this template. We'll click on here. It's gonna bring it. After you click it, it's gonna bring it to your Notion. Lovely. From here, you can customize it how you'd like, but I'll run you through basically a little setup. If you click on here, it'll take you to a video of Tiago Forte explaining it a bit. Here's a little intro, and then in here this is pretty good. Her setup for this was really well. And if you look here, you can click leave a note, and later you can put it into where you'd want it, and decide later where you want to store it. So if you type in like beans, or you want to save an article here, article on beans. Oh, that's not how you spell it, but or log a conversation. I like beans. I like beans too. And then over here is a little projects area where it's going to be listing all this. One thing I really like about Notion is it's versatile across different platforms. I like to look at it by status so you can see all the process. So backlog, you know how that works, that's more, or if you click into here you can see the status is over here, the related areas which we'll get to, which is all this stuff, and obviously they all have dates. So how this kind of works is you have something like your living room revamp, or if I do my own, beans, beans, the related area, it's mental health of course, and the due date is tomorrow, right? After you get that sorted, when you're in the planning of beans, you just kind of drag it over to here, work through it, and then when you're working through it and when you're done you put it here, and then over here you can move it to archive. This all looks a bit complicated when you start. Oh, okay, check her out, she's amazing. This template has been really well actually. So after you're done with all this, you can move down to areas, which this is just an area of all the layouts, so you can customize this, which you can go in and change it to how you like. Go over here to change the icon and everything, move it to icon, and you basically put in your related areas for what you like. Like some of these might not work with you, like project management, I don't do none of that, leadership, none of that. But if you like these, or if you want to add your own, you can just, oh, we like that one. If you want to like change it to beans, oh, you can do this. Or if you want to add more, you just click here and you can add your own and get your image for it and everything. Perfect. And when you click in this, you can work through it. Like, I bet there's so much you can do with this template, but I'm showing you the basic view of it, and on your journey you can keep adding to it and make it work to you. That's the point of a template like this. It's a nice starting point, but you should customize it so how it can work for you, and that's by slowly using it and finding out what works best for you. And then if you click in here, you can choose between these are the personal areas and these are the professional areas. If you move down here, this is resources. This is kind of where you'll be adding what resource you actually need to look into. Like if you look on Building a Second Brain by Tiago Forte, it's put down as a book and a guide, video guide, and then an article, and you can click here to add more. Say beans, click into here, you can type in like all this, put the URL for it, the related area, like related area, where beans, URL, beans, and kind of, oh, it's a podcast about beans. Perfect. Oh no, and then you click out of here, and then when you need to use it, you can use it. You can do as you will. This way can you store all the information. Over here is archive, which is when you're done with the project. Say we finished the beans, you can actually drag the beans down into here, which is boom, and then it's done. Or if it's on pause like this, and then, oh, what's this? Oh yeah, not allowed to resell this guy. Okay, so that's basically it. You can slowly customize it to how you like it, and you can also move my calendar, which I think this is awesome. What I like about Notion is that it can work through different platforms. You can have it on your iPad, you can have it on your computer, you can have it on your phone, you can have it anywhere. And the best way to use this template is to regularly review it, update it, and make it work for you. If it's not working for you, you can change it up however you like. As we wrap up, remember building a para second brain is a dynamic process. Tailor the para method to help you. You can make it as complicated or you can make it as simple as you need it to be. The whole point of it is to help you organize your information and make your brain have more space for you to do the things you want to do and freely think. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, goodbye.